this is Pamela and you are in Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Today's video, I want to show you how I made this blanket snuggie. It's really long. It is 50 inches wide. So, you can make yours longer if you need to. That's about my arm span. I made it like about that length right there. So you can make it longer if you have longer arms than me. I made the neck hole, arm hole, and then the back side is like this. And the reason the back side only goes so far is because when you're laying back in your recliner or wherever you're sitting and in bed or wherever, and you want to snuggle up and you lean back, you don't want a bunch of fabric back there wadding up on you and sitting on it and having to move it, do all this kind of stuff. It's nice and smooth back there and it won't bother you. But I made it to where this won't be slipping off on you. And the sleeves, the arms just slip in nice and easy. I made it to where you can make the length as long as you want it, and you can actually, like I said, make the width longer too. I do have just a simple border around it. It's double crochet. The first round is single crochet, but the rest of it's all double crochet. You're going to be working in the back loop so that you get this nice ribbed look. So let's get started. I started out, I used this Super Saver ombre yarn, Red Heart. If you like this color is graphic. I used, and it's medium 4 weight. And it takes 5 skeins of this, I forgot, to make this, because I made this, nice and wide, and I made it long because I like it to cover up my feet, to go over my feet. That way my feet never get cold. I don't have to worry about there not being enough fabric. So I used 5 skeins of this, and it measures 50 inches wide by 66 inches long. And if you want yours longer, you just add more rows. It's that simple. And as far as the back side, it is 50 inches wide and 14 inches long. And once again, if you're taller than me and you may need yours to be a little longer than the 14 inches long, just add a few more rows. It's not that big of a deal. And as far as the width, you can always, like when I chained 137, you could just add more chains and make yours wider. That's up to you. But I used a J hook, the 6.0 hook. And to start off with, I chained 139, and I did a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and 1 single crochet in each chain to the end, which is, you should end up with 137 chains. 137 single crochet. Now for row 2, what I did is, I know a lot of people do this different, but the way I do mine is I do chain 1 and then I turn. The rest of this is going to be all double crochet. I chain 1, then I turn. And I do 1 double crochet in that same stitch because you want to make sure it stays nice and square. And then I double crochet the rest of the 136 stitches. I do 1 double crochet in the back loop of each stitch. And that gives it this ribbed look that you see. So you should end up with 137 double crochet. And you do this up to row 80. Like I said, if you need yours longer, you can do more than 80. But I did 80 rows to get the 66-inch length. Row 81, I did 55 double crochet. And on that row, it's just like you do on the other. You do the chain 1, turn, and then do a double crochet in that same stitch. And then you'll end up with 55 double crochets. When you finish your 55th double crochet, you're going to chain 27. then you're going to do 55 more double crochet. You're going to skip the next 27 stitches, and you'll should have 55 double crochets left to double crochet into. So you will do that, and then row 82, you're going to row 82 to 102. You should do 137 double crochet. So when you do the row 82, you're going to do 55 double crochet, and then you're going to do 27 double crochet that's going to be in that chain, and then you're going to end up finishing it off with 55 double crochet, you know, on top above your double crochets. Just make sure every time you turn, you always work in the back loop. Okay, after you get this all made and you have your 20 rows back here, the 82 to 102, when you get that all finished, well, yeah, actually it'll be 81 to 102, then you're going to work three rows of double crochet all on both sides. Hold on, let me look at my bottom here. Yeah, you're going to work 3 rows of double crochet on the sides. You're going to work 1 single crochet around your neckline. You don't have to, but it just kind of gives it a finished look of a single crochet. So after you finish your 3 rows of double crochet, they do not have to be in the back loop. That's up to you. I did not do mine in the back loop. See, I just did 3 rows of double crochet. You can even do the front post and back post if you want and have that cuff look. I did not want that look, so I just did 3 rows of double crochet. Okay, then when you finish that, you're going to fold this, find the center spot, which is somewhere around like row 81 would be your center. You fold it down and you'll slip stitch going up. That's just however big you want this. You may want to close your gap up like right here and just have this much room. I wanted a big open space so that I could, you know, get my arm in there and snuggle up and, you know, do this kind of stuff. I wanted space, but that's up to you. However much you want to bring this up, you just slip stitch it together to kind of close it up, and do your slip stitch to where it's on the inside. When you're finished, do a single crochet around the edge right here, and then see that's your back side, and then there's your front side. And like I said, this can actually be longer. That's up to you. Depends on how much you want on your back. I did not want a whole bunch on my back. I just wanted to make sure that I made enough to where this would stay up on my shoulders and not be sliding down like this if I didn't have enough. So I made enough to where it would be just enough to where when I lean back, it's not going to get all wadded up. So you may want to think about that. Let's see. That's really it. That's how simple it is. You just double crochet in the back loop and you get that. So I'll have this written out at the end of this video so that, you know, to help you along the way. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you make any, I would love to see the ones that you made, and you could post a video that you made. I'd really appreciate that. So thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.